Dilara needs her mother. Bring Dilara home. Stop abusive misuse of orders of protection. Shields, not swords. Dilara's dad has filed a motion to extend an already unlawfully issued order of protection. He perpetrated a fraud upon the court in 2015, cut me off from all contact with Dilara, cut Dilara off all contact with me and her friends, June 15, 2015. And that, so they think they can do it again and get an advantage in the custody battle. I've only seen Dilara, I went from seeing her every day, unrestricted contact with her, being primary residential parent, had 185 days of parenting time, to having 0 days of parenting time. I have seen her less than 50 hours in the past 2 years. I saw her 0 hours between June 15, 2015 and June 30, 2016. I've seen her, had 50 hours, about approximately, contact with her, supervised visitation. I had not had one moment of privacy with her. The letters I've written her, her father has confiscated, and the letters her friend has sent her, he has confiscated, because he doesn't like what people have to say about, this is some other kids here. Love you, Mommy. Children need their parents, and it is cruel and inhumane to cut them off. They can't develop normally. If they don't externalize, they'll internalize their pain. Dilara's done both. She needs her mother. Children need their parents. I have never in my life ever considered doing anything to interfere with Dilara's relationship with her father. He has done everything he possibly can. He and his lawyer have broken numerous laws and rules to cut Dilara off from me and her friends. There's Shania right there. And this is her friend. I haven't mailed this yet. But the other friend, this is a letter written to Dilara's father. Bring Dilara home. Lydia, Mrs. Dilara, please bring Dilara home. Dilara wants her mom. Please bring Dilara home. I am begging you, please let Dilara come from Astira home. Oh, please let Dilara come home to Lydia. And Dilara has been spending the past 2 years expressing she needs to come home, she wants to come home, she's worried, she's anxious, she's depressed, she's become violent and emotionally disturbed. She's actually literally been identified as being emotionally disturbed after being cut off from me and her friends for 2 years. Okay, so this is what we're doing today. We're not going to stop. My court date is June 30th for the motion to extend this order of protection for 3 years. The reason he wants it is so he can call the police and just make some unfounded accusation, like he's already done twice, that I have violated this order of protection. The police will arrest you for nothing, especially if there is an active order of protection. The first one was so stupid and obviously not a violation of the order of protection, the DA wouldn't even take it to trial. And the second time, I did have a bench trial with Judge Gail Robinson, who is the cousin of Judge Philip Robinson, who wrote the abusive order. And Judge Gail Robinson, after reading the allegations and reading the order, and my awesome defense attorney, Adam Pinchek, arguing how this was first of all, I did not violate the order as it was written, and what the father's complaining about is not his right to complain about, because he's wanting the courts to put an unconstitutional restriction on my speech. And I have a right to tell my story. I have a right to tell Dilara's story. She has a right to tell her story. And I'm being the voice for Dilara. Her guardian ad litem, Charlena Pi Mack, has failed her miserably. She's been asking for the opposite of what Dilara has asked for. She knows she's asking for the opposite of what Dilara has asked for. And it's Charlena Pi Mack. She's also a CASA. Dilara's father's attorney is Sarah Rice Digby. She's also is or has been a CASA. These people are dangerous. They have no respect for parental rights, children's rights, the sanctity of the God-ordained parent-child bond. They need to be removed from their positions as officers of the court. They violated their oath of office, and they betrayed the public. And we can't stand for this. These children are suffering, and they're going to continue to suffer until enough people rise up and say, we're not taking it anymore. You will stop this.